Audio check, toast and butter, one side of toast, batch loaf, Irish butter. Right, we are nearly ready. Just checking a few things. Organising some food. Waiting for Amazon delivery, but anyway, we should be starting shortly. Right, we're going to crack on. Right, so there's a lot we haven't actually done since last year, so still routes that we haven't played yet, but I've just been picking up the DLC, well, some of it every month. I tend to just buy the route add-ons more than anything else on the DLC packs or whatever when they go on sale, because it adds up substantially. And yes, thank you to Dovetail via Keymailer for some of the free stuff, but as I said, I think the last time I looked at the DLC list on the Steam store, where it shows you like the individual cost and then the overall total if you were to buy everything, I'm pretty sure it was over €1,000. Can't remember exactly how long ago this game came out. I think it was 2020, so for two years and a bit content. Yeah, I suppose, you know, at the end of the day you have to pay wages and whatnot. But yeah, I've loads of challenges still to be done, so I think for what we're calling the 2020 episode 1 for this one, I'm trying to find where's the new, what did he call it, the new journeys content. Am I looking in the wrong place? Or maybe it's not active yet. I might have misread. It's possible that I misread it. Let's see. Next. Yeah, so we can see all the ones I have. London Commuter, is that the one? Oh, these look new. Yeah, I think. No, it was London Commuter part of that? Huh. I'm not sure. I think that's part of Rush Hour. Oh well, let's start with that one, so. Wait a minute. That's saying buy now. I have Rush Hour. Why did it ask me to buy Rush Hour when I have Rush Hour? View to buy. What? Oh, hold on a sec. Yes, so according to my Steam library, when I just click buy now, Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour London Commuter Route add-on is already in your Steam library. Why, yes it is. I wonder, is this just a glitch of some sort? Let me check the actual Steam GUI itself. If I can get it to come up. Hold on, let's drag this over to the other place so I can see what's happening. Do. Okay, so go to DLCs. So the last one I bought would have been the Rush Hour one. That's strange, I can't see it. Oh, hold on. Manage my 30 DLC. Wow. I didn't realize it was that many. View DLC in store. Yes, that's the one. Okay, so if I keep moving down. Yeah. Train Sim World 2 New Journeys expansion released 17th of December, which was 2 days ago. So I'm not seeing things. It does say it's in my library, but is it actually installed? Okay, yeah, I see the play now button instead of install for that one. So now let's check the Rush Hour one. Yeah, Rush Hour London Commuter add-on in library. So yeah, it's supposed to be there. Don't know what's going on. Okay, we'll have to pick another. What's this one? No, apparently that's not the, do you know what it could be actually? Could be that I just need to exit the game and they go back in. Then I did play a bit of the Glasgow, what do you call it, Cathart line as a kind of a getting back into the game type of thing last night, and that was fine. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go back to some of the others that we supposedly have as well and see if it's the same. What about, it's showing up as buy now for the Rush Hour Boston Sprinter. Click back. What about this one? Yeah, this is a bug. This has to be a bug. I keep going. How far back should we go? What about that one? Yeah, that's showing us by. And it shouldn't be. Oh, this one we definitely have from ages ago. Yeah, maybe I just need to open a ticket or something. But even yeah, there's the one we were doing last night. Is this going to show up as buy now as well? No, it's actually going to load. Oh, maybe. I think I know what's wrong. I think I just figured it out. I think it is a UI derp. I still think it's that a problem, but if I go back to the main menu and just click on the actual thingy-mabob switch route, is that the one? Yeah. So what if I click on London Commuter? Yes. So I think what happened was we were looking on some overview thing that links you to for an area where you can actually buy them, but for whatever reason that overview feature doesn't see that I actually have it in my library. But if I actually go to the DLC content, it actually does. And that is my printer waking up. If you can hear that racket it's making.
Rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience. It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left and right.
I don't know why it's making me do this when we've done this on the first one. And yes, that weird rubber banding thing as I turn has been known to happen on occasion.
Besides operating trains, there are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now.
Yes, and that includes things like putting up maps on map boards where they are missing, refilling newspaper stands, which in itself shouldn't really be a thing for a driver. That should be staff at a station, or the newspaper themselves, company themselves should be doing that. Like there's one there. It's trying to send me to these other markers, but I just want to check and see if there's any others to do that we... You see, when you're actually playing and driving the trains, you won't always have time to stop to get out at a station and walk around and do all these things. So it's and you're not really expected to either, but you can always revisit a station over time, like when you're playing scenarios and you know all those type of things. Just having to check down here to see if there's any more boards that need to be tagged. Now, right, so let's head back up. Right. So this is bringing me towards the locomotive. Oh, actually it's bringing me to the board to tell me how to do a...
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but
Yes.
not all of them will be as easy to find as this.
Exactly. So some are things like a wooden train that's actually a flower bed. There's the maps. There's the newspapers that sit in blue container stacks. What else is there? Click on the door. Eat, step up. Not all carriages are like this though.
Pause the experience
Sometimes
at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, then return to the game when ready.
Yes, we'll be using this when I need to go answer the door for that delivery I'm expecting. Or bathroom breaks, etc.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing.
Oh, this is a very swanky looking carriage.
The speed display. The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Yeah, sometimes I've had problems understanding what the white dot with the red circle, and then versus what it says on the top right. So the way I've kind of figured it out now is you've got two distance figures. You've got the green signal, and then you've got we call it the track speed limit. So my understanding is that one of the two distances is the distance to the next signal change, and then the other one, the top one, is the distance to your next waypoint or station. Now the reason why this is important is that let's say that says 40 and you decide to do 20 or 25, 30. Because that's higher than what the white dot is at, or if you pass a signal that's red and you weren't paying attention, it will reset your ass back to this starting point every single time. I discovered that again last night. I've completely forgot about it. I was playing the Glasgow Cathart line and it kept resetting it when I got to a certain point in the journey, and I could not for the life of me figure out what was going on. And then I don't know what it was, I just looked at it again, and then I realised, you know, that's what it is. I'm just too fast at that point in time.
Display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions.
Alright lad, can we move on from this? Because this is basic stuff.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in. These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them. In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect. Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
I'm just trying to balance out the audio a bit there. You'll also notice that the timer's already moving, even though we're not actually ready. So for the throttle or power brake, it's A and D. It's A to increase and D to decrease. So you can build up a bit of speed and then you can go back to zero and it'll basically throttle off and you're coasting. Press camera, the number buttons across the top of the keyboard. You can do cool things like this. And then you can set different ones to be like chase cameras. interior.
The Brighton Main Line runs for roughly 55 miles and runs express services to Gatwick Airport as well as commuter services between Brighton and London Victoria. This particular train is a Gatwick Express Class 387 electric multiple unit and consists of 8 cars. Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride and drive from a selection of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
That's meant to be me.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to Brighton Main Line, located in the southeast of England. Here you can experience one of Britain's busiest main lines, linking the capital to the seaside resort of Brighton via the international hub of Gatwick Airport. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, put up tourist posters, refill newspaper stands, and put up seagull signs. Choose express services to Gatwick or packed commuter services through the British countryside. Welcome to Brighton Main Line, London Victoria to Brighton.
Right, so that was like the preview. London Commuter Level 1, okay. Now an introduction to the actual locomotive itself.
Welcome to driver training. Today you will be taken through the operation of a Class 387 electric multiple unit in Gatwick Express livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driver controls and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started.
It's always a little bit jittery when you're standing out like this. Don't know why. Doesn't matter how good of what graphics card you have, it still does it.
Take a seat in the driver's seat. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Try not close the door first, lad. Yeah, there's it. Do it again.
Set the master key to on to begin the startup procedure.
Control W. Press and hold the auxiliary button on. Yeah, I hear a bit of a click. Is that it done? Nope. Apparently not. Right, there we go. Once you hear the beep. Set the reverser to neutral. Done. Set headlights to day running. Where's the headlight button on this thing?
Now we'll need to power the train. This train supports both overhead and third rail power, although on this route we will need to use the third rail.
Okay. Press and hold DC system select button. Press and hold the shoes down button. Cool if we could see a camera view of what's actually happened to the shoes. Okay, wait for the brakes to charge. So the brakes is... it's the two small dials on the left of where the speedometer is. Left of the white dot with the red circle, I believe. See, yeah, see the one MR and BC. So MR looks like it's climbing. actually see where the brakes are down here. Is that the shoes? Yeah, I think that's one of the shoes. Possibly those are the shoes. Yeah, shoe gear. Danger light shoe gear. So that's... So when we clicked put down, that's what it was doing. It was lowering them onto the track itself so that the track is providing the charge, because there's no overhead lines here at the moment. I'm assuming that's what they mean. I might be wrong, but hey, you never know. Right, another quick audio check. Right, that sounds a bit better. Might as well go over the notes stuff I have. So yes, Jory's expansion was released on the 17th. It says take on new challenges and explore more of London Underground, CSX and Deutsche Bahn with Train Sim World 2. We're on the first part of that, which is the London Underground. Relive the classic days of the Underground. Celebrate the 50-year history of the 1972 Mark II tube stock with this rendition of its original.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Okay. Oh, now we're going somewhere. Oh, right. So see how the power level was 1 in yellow? That's actually -1. So we want to put it to 1 in white, and that's as in +1. Now it wants us to go up to what's that, 10 miles an hour. Neutral.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the combined power handle into the braking range.
Well, and there's also an elevation thing on the right. So let's see, can we maintain our 10? It's about to change to 20, I think. So if you look at the white dot, again with the red circle, that's nowhere near 20. So now we're on 11. We're still in a 90 mile per hour area, I think, based on the 90 at the top.
You are now approaching the first stop. Use the combined power handle to apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Grand. So that little marker, so you see the colours on the track as we approach, the orange, and then that gets lighter, and then yellow, then green. So depending on the speed at which you're travelling at, and the length of track you have from the start of the station to the end, you basically want to get the nose of the engine on that spot. Now I'm going to start probably slowing down in now. Oh, that's funny because my button, why is my button not doing what I have the put it into reverse. Is that what it is? Or hold it? Okay.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure it is safe before unlocking the door.
It looks like the semicolon single quote buttons next to the return key are whoa, are not the brake buttons for this particular one. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Where's it going? Stop. Brake hold pressed. Yeah, I am holding the brake. Oh no. Oh no no no. No no. Why is it? Where's the momentum coming from? Hold on. Put it in reverse. Oh, that is also the brake. Okay, that's interesting. So A and D, the minus letters, yeah, they actually are the brake as well. So that's why they weren't taking effect the way I was used to when I was playing the other locomotive. Derp. Open the left side, so press Y. So, see the way we're a little bit overshot there. Not to worry, it's not complaining. Now, what you can also do as well is you can hop out, walk around, but it looks like there isn't that in here to deal with the looks of things. Everything looks good. How did I do that? I didn't know you could even do that. Check down here for signs. No, doesn't look like there is any. Right down this far. So we can quickly switch the camera back. Now we want to lock the doors that we open, so press Y again.
Proceed to the next stop unguided this time and see how you get on.
Unguided? Wow. Just when I think about it, actually, the controls for this one do seem actually easier when you're using A and D for both the power and the brakes. Right, 0.8 of a mile to go. And I just saw a little, yeah, that says 40 on the track for the speed. I think, and as I read on an article last night, if you actually pay attention to what the signs and the signals are saying, you can kind of, you know, work it out, you know, not go over the speed. You do get action points for staying under the speed limit at intervals. So there we go, plus 30. If we're over it, I think it gives us plus 15. Holding down shift gives a boost to the camera. So there's our next station coming up. Switch back to cabin. Slow our speed. And sometimes if you find you're going too slow, release. Let it just coast a bit and then get ready to apply full brake. Especially if you want to hit that target at the end. Not bad. And then we can see how we're. We won't need to unload, so that's on the left hand side. The door's opening. Please mind the gap. That's basically the main gist of it now. We haven't run to do any maps or anything on this one because we're just going to stick to This isn't a full route run yet, I don't think. I think this is just part of the introduction. So, why the closed doors? And we're off again. So yeah, exciting stuff.
We will now perform an emergency brake test.
Ooh, that's interesting. Look at how long it's taken that to slow down and the distance it travelled.
Great work! We can now continue our journey.
Nice. I thought it was going to end it there and move on to the next part, but apparently not. Mile and a half to go. Yeah, I wasn't looking there, so I don't know if there's any, haven't seen any signs yet, but we're doing, we're approaching 60 at the moment. Okay, looks like next signal changes in less than almost 300 yards. Now it's saying 75, 2.4 miles, which is past the point at which we're currently heading to. Now the signal has changed, we're telling us to slow or prepare for change. So we got just over 800 yards to next signal change, which is actually where we're stopping. Applying more brake. Don't worry too much about, coming to a stall or standstill. First couple of times you do this, you'll figure it out. It just needs practice. Second tier of brake. If you feel you're slowing too much, you can always just go up to throttle off like that and get ready to apply full brake. And there we go. Doors opening. Please mind the doors. Right, a quick look around.
Good work! That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Very nice. We've leveled up a couple of times there now. Well, on the London commuter days, I mean. And obviously the class. Okay, now it looks like it's going to give us a route. London, Victoria to Brighton. So do we remember how we... Okay, so switch 3. So it's going to be on the right hand side, is it? Yes, so press U. Oh, don't tell me it's bugged again. So I noticed this last night. Even though I pressed the button, or even the key for that matter, doors close. 2 door leases for the right hand side. And none of them are open. So what you do is get up, open this door. Yeah, sometimes you'll get random updates like that. Now try opening this. So that now counts as loading passengers. I know, as I said, I reckon it's a bug. Let's close that door and get back in. So our scheduled time is not ready yet. Let's get back into our seat. Close that door as well. So, let's see, where's our break? Yeah, we're in park or break mode. This is one of the more modern engines to drive in. Relatively simple. Right. Put our reverser in the right. That's weird. Keys aren't responding. Why is it not responding to? Don't understand. Something's wrong. Ah, master key wasn't in. Oopsie. Here we go. That's all that was wrong. I think. Are we moving? We're not moving. Why are we not moving? Did I forget to do something? I did, didn't I? No, we are moving. Second there, I thought we had to start up the engine thing again, but... Wouldn't be the first time I've forgotten to do that, and then coursing it for 20 minutes wondering why things aren't working. Oh, now we've gone too high up on the speed, so bring it down a bit. Normally when you're leaving the station, 15 to 20 is the max. Now in this case we did see a sign that said 40 there that we just passed, but again look at the way the speedometer is changing. The white line goes to yellow. That's kind of like a warning or a caution. And we are going uphill, so if you look to the right of the speedometer there's an elevation indicator. Right, well, we've got, what's that, 23 miles to go, so we can probably let her rip a bit up to about, what's that, looks like it's 30. No, make that 45. And this is meant to be the Express as well. Let me check. Sorry, give me 2 minutes, be right back. I'm back. Delivery was completed. Those of you who have been watching my Logitech and bus driving simulator games testing with different hardware, just got another one. I sent back the the PlayStation version and PC version of the G29, I think it was. Didn't work for me at all. So the G920, the Xbox PC version, has just arrived. Second hand, because I ain't paying full price. Right, how are we doing for speed and signs and whatnot? I think we're alright. Says 60. But notice how our signals have dropped our speed indicator down to, what's that, 45? So yeah, oh, now it's jumped. Again, we are supposed to be the Express, so we should really be doing many stops. Now you might have noticed there was a 15 speed sign there we just passed. I think that only applies to if you're actually going to be stopping. I'm not 100% sure what way that works, but took my eye off the screen and I missed the slowdown. And so because we're on a bit of an incline, we should see it gradually drop. Here we go. 60. But we still have 20 miles to go, so. So do you see the yard distance counting down? At the next signal. No, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was interesting. How that went from green to yellow to green. Very quick succession. You can even hear the cabin rattling a bit. I think that was because we were passing another train. Sometimes you get points for doing things like this. Oh, that blind is way too far down. Also things like using your wipers and even using the horn. See? Not sure when you're actually supposed to use it, but there's an emergency brake button. We might try testing that out when we get near the end. Contact signal, pressing tab does the same. Uncoupled. Never press that. That says door close interlock. Don't know which one that is. AWS. What's this? Oh, is that a vigilance pedal thing? I think that's to do with if you're physically there, because your feet are on the pedal. I think it's like a dead man switch. Yeah, let's not go back. Slow down a tad. And then throttle off and coast. Keep an eye on that speedometer. Is it going? Because we're on a slight decline at the moment, elevation. We're due there at 9:10, so seems to be doing alright for time. Then you should have things like, where is it? Cabin lights and whistle, door release. That's the left door release. There's cab light. Yeah, there we go. Got some more points. So no headlight button on this thing. Oh, there is. It's up here, isn't it? AC temperature. Not even on. Floor heat only, vent only. Full heat, temperature. Lower pantograph. Oh, what's the pantograph again? Shoes up. No, don't touch that because that's shoes down at the moment. Yeah, Headlights auto, headlights off. A running. Lights. Set to auto. That's pretty much it. You can of course do that. Can we open the window even? No, locked window. There you go. So on some trains, depending on what you're playing, you might see extra buttons and features at the back. I love all these camera modes. You can do your own little kind of cinematic stuff. There's me. Let's switch back to full live screen as well. Sometimes I forget to do that. 17 miles to go. Might better pick up some speed a bit. But obviously keep an eye on the white dot. It likes to change its mind. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoa, look at our speed. Yeah, we're a tad over the speed limit at the moment. I know it says 60 up top, but it's the white dot. So we're coasting at an upward elevation at the moment. Alright, what was the button I pressed there and it brought up the internal... Oh yeah, so 0 brings up the list. Forgot about this. Left panel. Oh right, the camera actually on the panel view. Driver's seat. External cameras. Rear boom camera. Yikes, that one looks like it's way... Oh, do you know what it was? It's just because of the structures. That's how that was. So, yeah, in other words, if there was no obstacles nearby where the camera position is supposed to be, it wouldn't be changing like that. Pretty handy what you can do with it. Right, just giving us the option to let loose a bit there, up to, what's that, 80 something. Let's see, can we get up to that before the next change? And then drop it down. Nice. I think this is one of the fastest speeds we've ever done in any train. We're still under the speed limit. Can we hit 90 and then come back from it? We are technically full throttle, but and we're going uphill, so that's why it looks like it's not getting near the 90 yet. $500 to next signal change, if it changes even for that matter. Oh, we're getting there. 88. Elevation has changed anyway. 89, nearly there. As soon as we hit 90, or if we think we're going to be, so we are going to, if the elevation was declining, then we'd lay off the throttle completely, just let it do it itself. There we go. Right, now lay off the throttle, hit the 90, so that's all we wanted to do. That time when I was moving stuff. Okay, lights. Where's our lights on this thing? We looked for these earlier. Seriously, how is there no light switches in here? Be out the other end of the tunnel by the time we figure it out. Right, that's slowing down. Here's the down lights. Headlights. That's what we're looking for. That says cab lights right hand side. Here's the holdover. What on earth is that? Well, we're downhill at the moment, so yeah. There they are. I think that's what we were looking for. Don't know what marker lights are, but night running, day running. Getting out. Oh yeah. The snacks and the tea is in the back carriage. Help yourself. A few rich tea biscuits left. She can't hear me. Where are we going through? We're passing through Earlswood at the moment. As we say in Ireland, no bother, keep her lit, which means keep going. So highly detailed, isn't it? I'd love to see them do some of the Irish stuff, like Dublin Colony to Belfast, Bray, and then you've got Houston Station to Cork, and in between you've got a few of the 32 counties, just a few. Thing doesn't come with a radio built in, so we've had to supply our own. Hey, we were listening to String Beats by Horace Heller, one of his playlists. I think it's the lo-fi playlist. But for some reason it says door when I look at... Oh, are these door cameras, I wonder? Never seen them come on. Looks like we're going to be late as well, because we've got 2 miles to go and we're about just under a minute and a half out from our scheduled time, hence why I'm upping the throttle. We might not be too too late. Once we get to the last mile, we'll start slowing down. Yeah, there we go. I see the change coming. Signals are telling us to prepare. Too bad, we're under 40 anyway. I think I just saw a sign for 40 off the corner of my eye, so yes, we're coming up on our stop. Oh yeah, we're definitely not on that 60 when you're turning left. Actually, I saw the arrow. Right, let's apply first brake. 32. Right, we're under the 30. Slowing. Going to throttle off. Or brake off even. It's kind of both because it's the same control. And get ready to brake again. Brake second. Brake third. Come off of that for a second. Get it over the line and apply full brake. And we have arrived. So it's the left hand side. Doors opening, please mind the gap. Gatwick Airport at the moment. Don't know how much of it we can see from here, but I think it's just enough to make you think it's Gatwick Airport. I don't think we can see any plane inside like that. Sure whether it's going to end here or do me and get me to do something else. I think it might just update once the load passengers thing finishes. Technically you're not loading passengers, people can embark or disembark at the same time. And again, this was the express route, so this should be the end of it. It'll move us probably on to the next scenario. Locking doors. Please mind the doors. Doors are closing. Oh. Apparently we are doing more. Don't know why I thought we were finished there, but apparently not. 19:13 and schedule time is 19:37 for arrival, so let's get this show on the road, hey. Speed limit of 40 and the dot. Oh, hold on, is that? Oh, it's 22 miles. Where are you going with your 40, hey? Let's move this up to where the dot is. Okay, there, changed to 90. I saw the sign. Full welly, lads. Full welly. Brighton platform 3. I reckon it will make it. And under the time if we keep going at this rate. 21 miles. Well, that was Gatwick we just left, so sounds about right. We shall check it on Google Maps at some point and see. Is it just me or is the headlamps absolutely useless? They don't have any kind of high beam option. Oh. We are downhill and we're gathering more speed. Speed indicator has increased also for us, so why not? coast for a bit. Probably not a game for all, but yeah, because you can't really go AFK too much, especially if you don't want to be getting penalised or going through a red stop sign and then it resets you back to the start. You don't want that. Tipping along nicely. Time to do some knitting, huh? Take up the hobby. No. No, I'm here enjoying some Guinness. I was going to turn on the TV and see if there's any rugby on. I'm not sure if anyone's playing today. Ireland had a good start off in the first week. What was it? Was it France? I think we were playing. Just looking up now to see what's happened this weekend. Ah, yeah. So round one was Wales, not France. That was the 5th. Scotland and England, and then France and Italy, and then last weekend was Wales, Scotland, France, Ireland, Italy, England. So we have a weekend off until the 26th. Scotland versus France, England versus Wales, and Ireland versus Italy. That'll be round 3. And then just before St. Patrick's Day, on the 12th, England and Ireland. And then after that, you've got Ireland and Scotland on the 19th. It's in Dublin, actually. The England-Ireland one on the 12th is in Twickenham. So it's a away game for us. I did see something earlier about what was it, South Africa joining, so you can't really call it the Six Nations anymore. The 7 nations, although I think I saw something that said add, remove to put them in, so, and something about Italy, but I don't know, it sounded strange. It was like they were going to remove Italy basically and put in South Africa. Odd, to say the least, but I didn't read it all, so we'll see what that turns out to be, if anything. Probably nothing. Oh, we're in the dark tunnel again. These cabin lights are really low. There must be another button for the oh, hold on. Is that not a light above us? I don't understand why we can't just have full headlights. We're getting closer, aren't you? Let's jack up the speed a bit. Does make you wonder though how drivers maintain their concentration on long trips like this. They really would have to be paying attention to the signals and whatnot. Because even if you've driven it for the same route for a year or whatever, signals can change at any given moment. They really can. So while for most of the time, most of the year, you probably don't see much in the way of change, but it would be risky for them to be reading newspapers or using their tablets, or probably not even allowed to bring stuff like that with them, other than bringing a bit of food and water. I would imagine there's cameras in these cabins as well, so ground control can keep an eye on them. Yeah, not long to go now. And we're downhill, so we're going to have to start slowing down shortly. We're in a 40 zone now, but we've got a caution signal up, so 500 yards to go to the next signal to see whether it's going to drop the speed down. Not sure what the white with the black bar is, but a stop signal coming. We're under the 40. Nice. See? Planning ahead. Caution signal. I think it's going to drop again. Was that 25? 20 even. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We're good. It's a slow tunnel in to the station. Flat elevation, so this will be a slow crawl in. Start applying brakes again. Release brakes. Ready to apply full brakes. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Doors open, left. Is it going to make me drive the whole way back to the other terminus? Or are we done? See, while we're here, let's have a quick look around. Nothing that needs doing. Apparently the local staff can't do it themselves. Ah yes, yes it did end. Nicely. How did we do? 1800, how's my driving? Achievement unlocked. LBN gone surfing. Don't know what that one is, but we'll... actually, hold on, I think we can. If I look at the Steam... If I look at the Steam page... Under library, isn't it? And then go to view my achievements. What did we say it was? LBN something. LBN gone surfing. Complete one service on London commuter. Ah, right, okay. Right, what's up next? No, Alexa, I didn't ask you. Computer, stop. Computer, stop. I didn't ask you. She's responding to, apparently I said what song is next, even though I didn't. I never uttered those words. Well, that's the Echo Show. The 10-inch one, is it? The first generation one. That one's been working up fine, but the one in the other room, the Echo Show 5, has been acting weird, doing stuff. It's not doing stuff. Not doing what it's been asked to do, I should say. Alright, let's see if the unlock bug is gone. So it is going to be the right hand side. Let's just move the camera and press U. Okay, and I'm pressing U again. I have to get out, don't I, and open the doors. No, not the window. The door. As we say in Calvin. Right, here we go. Loading passengers. Now I'm going to close it again. I'm going to get back inside. Actually, we want to check for holsters and stuff. Not much of that happening here. Now these things here, these are learning scenarios, and that's for learning a different class. Of oh, hold on, there's a blank one, I think. Yeah, that's a map board, it's blank. Nicely done. Right, head back. 47 and 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go for departure. Enough time to get our arses back into that seat and get going. Some welly, and we're moving. Right, we're coming at the station just under 20. the window, there's a bit of air in. No, I did not fart. Right. Oh, I just noticed warning. Slow down a bit. I don't know why we still have to be slow at this point. Like, we're kind of well out of the station, but anyway. Oh, now it's jumped. It's changing. She's changing her mind. Yes, she's allowed to. It's kind of 829. Do I see the clear over the speed limit? What? We just get penalised for driving over the speed limit when we weren't driving over the speed limit. Not even remotely. Oh, now it's ramped up, guys. Let her loose, as I say. For leather. We've got 22 miles to go. It's not exactly full. There's a good few in each carriage. Check tickets. Right, throttle off, let it coast for a bit. Oh, do you know what it is? It remembers your last position that you used it on. Move it up. Move it up to like there. You can see. Oh, there's no cabin lights on. Oh, day running. Day running. Where is the button for the of the whistle? Yeah, there's the cab light there. Just need to figure out how to turn it on. Problem is we can't get it up off the seat to do it, because if we do, this thing down here, the vigilance brake, pedal brake thing, will probably kick in and start on kicking the emergency brake and slow us down. Signal, notice board light. Okay. An awful light, but hey, it's battered unknown. Probably a switch for this light above our heads. Door locked. I don't know why it's saying door locked when I'm looking at the ceiling. Probably been looking at the light switch this whole time and not realised it. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, where is it? How is it not in front of me? Hold on, what's this? Lights 1 and 2. Cab fan. Can we even interact with these? Button, you can zoom in, though, isn't it? On. One couple. Nope, don't touch that. I don't think I've ever used hazard lights before. I suppose it's a good way of letting it's oncoming towards. You're coming through the tunnel. Ocean wipe. Have I ever done ocean? Any switches out there? Somewhere I just can't see it. DSD holdover. No idea what that is, so I'm not touching it. Ah, there it is. Look at it. Look, how am I supposed to see that? No, I think the reason why the switch is down there is because if you were boarding from out there on the ground level, when you open the door, you would see the switch to your left. I'm guessing that's why. Yeah, look, there's it on there. Actually explain it. It makes perfect sense in that context, but not when you're sitting in the damn thing in the middle of the day and you decide, oh, how do I reach to the button to turn on the cab light without kicking me out? Like, it is very far down. There should be an alternative button somewhere. Yeah. I might just put it somewhere here. So the notice board light, for example. Show route information, state of our origins. Yes, what's PIS? Oh, okay. Did not know about that. That doesn't look right. Our destination is Gatwick. Maybe we need to sift through it. The one that says Gatwick. I'm not seeing Gatwick. Okay for time, I think. If I click the whole way down on this. Not listed. This is back to start. Let's try going in reverse. For doing that. See a marker ahead, but we still have 12 miles to go. was just checking the audio there and I thought I heard something odd. Okay. 9 miles to go. We're at full throttle on an incline, so we're not getting anywhere near the 90 for now. Under 8 minutes to destination. Not target, destination, I meant. Target destination, yep. He's still good. Anyway. Oh, Guinness. Yeah, that's much better since we found the cab light button. Or light inside at least. Don't think we can do much about the outside at the moment. decline anyway. But we are still slowing down with lots of things. But we're nearly there, only 5 miles out now at the moment. How far we got now? 3.5. Let's put the brakes on for a bit. Oh, have we slowed too much? Sorry, I took my eye off that. Took my eye off the screen because I was trying to organise some grocery delivery. Another signal change coming up, I think. A few miles to go, anyway. Hopefully we're nearly there, so yeah, you need to start slowing down. That's it, nearly there. So the yard's the next caution signal. 100. It's 40 turning right. Okay, keep going. Don't slow down too much. Nearly down. Nicely done. Doors open, please mind the gap. Doors closing, please mind the doors. Now we're going to London Victoria. Right, let her rip. 23 miles to go. So after this, we might hop on to one of the other two. Came out with the new Journeys DLC. I was hoping to do actually some proper London Metro driving, but yeah, that doesn't apply to this particular one that we clicked on for this DLC. And there's I just noticed there's a map missing of a sign of a map board on that station. We're an express, so we can't stop to fix it. Keep going. Because it's a long journey as well, you could technically, if you knew the transfer time, you could technically just leave it AFK full throttle for, I don't know, for maybe 80% of the travel time that it usually is, if you're just trying to grind and get the stuff done so you can get the action points. But I don't know how safe that is. Just don't know. We're gaining a bit of speed, but we're still going up a hill. Very slight hill. Just hit 90. I want to come off the throttle a bit. Just a wee bit high. You obviously get penalised for doing silly stuff, but for the most part, I don't think not at all. Particularly on this type, I think when you're doing some of the industrial type of routes, yeah, it does. There's a lot more to the controls and the things you're supposed to be doing and not doing, and boy, let's do that. London Victoria platform number 14. Are we behind at the moment? No, I think we're okay for time. Speed limit at the moment with 16 to go, so let's put the welly back on it. I just noticed speed has gone across, so I'm just going to reduce for a bit. We're still 13 miles out, so brake a bit. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. My window's still down. It is. Proceed as signals indicate. I did not know that was a thing you could do. What door is it referring to? Is that actually a door? Oh, now we've got the hiccups. The speed down. Wait a minute, why does the speed drop so much when... Oh, we're going through a station. That's what it is. That's why it's crying. 45. Oh, how did I do that? Arrow keys. Ah, right. Did not realize you could do that. Okay, we've slowed way too much. Stall. Yeah, we kind of panicked. I was looking at my phone because I was trying to organise delivery. Anyways, I have to get going again. We're not too far off anyway. speed limit dropped to about, what's that, 45, is it, give or take? I know that sign just said 60, but again, white circle, red outline says otherwise. Oh, now it's increased. It says, I know, it might seem confusing the way you get all these mixed signals. Yes, I just made a pun. Yes, it was intentional. Just noticed there was a sign here that said 40 over 70. I wonder, is that 40 for the one that's going to be slowing down and 70 for the one that's passing through? Does that even make sense? Kinda. .628 and 6:43. I think we'll make it in time. Sometimes, like now, you probably notice on the top right that the speed limit has disappeared. So you're still governed by the white circle, red outline. Is there any signs here? No signs. Green with a line through it. I wonder what that one is. We've seen white with a line through it. I would have thought that would be a type of caution if the line is diagonal. Colour might mean something else though. So it doesn't seem to be hassling me at the moment. I think we're okay for now. We are uphill as well. It's very slight. Nice. Nice recovery there. I saw that coming. I saw the sign, and I had a feeling that I needed to get my speed down to 60 or below. 3.6 miles, yeah, we're nearly done. Right, let's slow this down again a bit. Get under 50 at least. We're doing alright for time. That says 20. No, that's 25 if you're turning to the right. Different track. That is the start of that tune is stuck in my head. It's called Bass on the Ballroom. Solo for tuba or sousaphone, whatever takes your fancy. Done both. And I've played the same thing on the baritone sax. I've yet to do it on the bass sax because I don't have access to one, and they're very rare, especially in Ireland. There's only a certain number of them, mostly because most bands in Ireland don't actually use a bass saxophone. It's not a common thing over here. You're more likely to see them in America or South America. Or if you go to what's it call it, not the Disney park in Orlando, Florida, but the other one, Universal. There is a kind of not Mardi Gras, but New Orleans area of the park where they do the nighttime events as well. I was there years ago. Saw a small group of playing, and they had a bass saxophone. You know it's the bass saxophone because the guy has to stand up with it. It's that big and tall and awkward. I don't know why I'm slowing down when we're not stopping here, but oh, hold on, I see a stop signal 45. Yeah, hold on, let's get this down to 45. 700 something yards to that stop signal. Let's not get caught out like we did last night. Yeah, where we missed it, we went through like the equivalent of a red light, and we got reset right back to the very start of the scenario. I had to do it all over again. No, not fun. Okay, yeah, what was that? 45 on that sign. Getting close. Where is this sending us? Are we on the right track? The waypoint is way over to our left. Yeah, sometimes you do wonder, are you actually on the right track at all? Less than 400 yards to the next signal change, I think. Bring it on the 40. Because we're going, oh, that went from red to green, so we're good. So that's why it was red on the top right, because the signal, that particular signal we just went under, was red. Getting there. Just under a mile to go. Right, we got a caution signal showing 200 and something yards. We're still moving along fairly. Whoa, where did that come from? Oh, God. What just happened? And how did we end up? I've never seen that happen. I have never seen a train on the same track as me before. I don't know where that came. Is that a glitch or did that really happen? We'll have to mark that into a clip and post it. Let's try and get down to 20. Yeah, I think he's trying to compete for the same platform and we're a bit early. We're only early by a couple of minutes. We're on the R20, so we're good to go. Over 600 yards to stopping. There it is ahead of us. Definitely early. That's a first. Starting to slow again. Quit release and creep up or crawl even for that matter. 3, 2, 1. Full brakes. Hold on, that's the back, not the front. So if I press 0, external, front. Then move it over. Open the doors to let them out. I think that's it, or it might expect us to switch around. Hope not. Just realised we're about to cross 3 hours as well. Nice. What did we get now for leveling? Commuter to 5, maybe 6. Level 6 is it? Nope, not quite. I know it says time taken 54:45, but is that real time or is that game time? Distance walked. Actually, one of the achievements on Steam is distance walked. So if you do get the opportunity to get out and walk around for a moment at each station, it will contribute to that, towards getting that achievement unlocked. Line Quandary. Quarry Line. This is a commuter line. If the Croydon lines are closed, they will drive along the main line along with everyone else and hope we don't run into too much traffic. Famous last words. Is there anything here for us to the markers to board the train, and the timer is already moving, so we're not going to have any real time to have a look around. This door be any narrower. Where's the fridge for putting my lunch in? I don't think about those things. Which side? Okay. It's that side. That's something I haven't been doing a lot of, putting the control into neutral. We should do that more. See will I get any extra points for it. Next stop, Gatwick Airport. Crack open a window. I've been on the Guinness. Oh, there's the rain. Where is it? Where is it? Wipers, wipers. Why is it I can't see the wipers? I got to be joking me. Where's the wipers? There we go. Haven't done a wash yet. Must do that at some point. Building up nicely. Just a wee touch of the brake there to keep us under the limiter. We are also going downhill. Just need to get out of this zone, district, and we'll be able to put the welly down. Clapham Junction reminds me of someone I know, referred to as Chapman. Up the windows, huh? And up the blinds. Not sure why you have a horn that's high and low, but sure, I'm sure it has a purpose. Right, we're outside that initial district, so let's up our speed a bit. Intermittent, yeah, that'll do for now. Tipping along nicely. Right, well, let's do that. I need to quickly check something. the speed limit there now. It's almost like driving an electric car. It's so quiet. Except for the odd rattle. No, not the death rattle. Door to what? Oh, that's probably into the cabin. Oh yes, don't forget to turn on the lights. Right. Speed down a bit. Just a wee bit. Happy. See the signals indicate. I should point out this is one of the easiest ones to play through for a couple of hours. Like in terms of what the controls are. Once you move away from these type of locomotives, like what would we call these? The commercial commuter trains into the industrial stuff. That's when it gets more complicated. I don't know which one it was. It's one of the American lines. The locomotive might have been steam or diesel, and I did the initial tutorial. You know, and it has to build up like steam or build up a battery level or something, and 20 minutes later, once I'd moved on to the next scenario where you're actually trying to unhook and move to a certain point, I was cursing it from a height because it cut out, I think it was, or I just could not get it to start up again. Yeah, I can't remember which one that was. It's one of those kind of desert Arkansas type of locations with the red clay cliffs alongside. It just kept failing no matter what I tried to do. And I think that might have been the same one where you have to split the number of carriages across two different tracks, where you hook up, reverse to where they get filled up, unhook, switch to track, try and reverse and pick up at other ones, and then move forward. But every time I would move forward past the point of the switch, it would throw a fit and tell me, "Oh, you have failed," or something like that, and make me start over. Can't remember though exactly what the problem was. Never did figure it out. I ended up having to rage quit at that point. Right, let's put the welly down and move on a bit here. So that's showing, that's probably what, 60, 65. 16 miles still to go. About 17 minutes to get to our destination. We have a full green signal as well, so Yeah, what? I hate it when it does this. We've got a full green signal, and that bloody speed indicator has just dropped us back down to, what was it, 45? Like, why? Now, the only thing I can think of is it's something to do with a safe speed when you're traveling through station. We're at the other side of the station now, and it's gone from yellow to red to white. This is where, like, it just infuriates me when it seems to contradict itself. There's two at a stop. See, now it's gone back up. Yeah, first world problems. Right, I'm going to be stopping soon anyway, but I will be finishing this probably offline. I have grocery delivery, it'll be coming soon. I need to make some food. We'll try and complete this anyway at the 10:30 marker for Gatwick, and then hopefully that'll be an end point, nice graceful end point for us to exit it until the next episode, which we will probably pick a different kind of like a part 2 to this in terms of the new DLC. So this was the London commuter route, and the other two was something like, what was it, CBS or something like that, and another one. Feature each one is episodes 2 and 3 type of thing. How is it we can go through here at 70 something, but the last station they were contrary and wanted us to drop down a lot? Actually, I think I see a signal marker. No, it's changed back to green. Oh, we're good to go. Let's up the ante, as they say. No, not anti-more. Up the ante, as in up the speed. Right, going through a station here now, and there's no signal change for another 400 yards. So where will it rip through here at 80? Again, this is supposed to be an express, so there should be no slowing down for nothing. Stop for no one. We're getting close to our 90, but we're going up an incline, so oh, that dropped. Didn't see that coming. Oh, is it because of the other train traveling towards us? If two trains are traveling that fast, do they create a cushion of air that bounces them around a bit? So therefore it's a safety thing more than anything else. Could be. Knock the speed down a bit. just a tad. So that we're under the 75. Or try and maintain 75. I've never tried to maintain an actual limit speed because things can change so quickly. You would imagine 0.4% on an elevation wouldn't be an awful lot. But in this game it seems to be. Oh. I think I have a visitor coming. Might need to just step away for a moment. Be right back. I'm wondering what just happened. Maybe it just needed to come to... I think it's because we hit the emergency brake, which is brake level 4. I think that's what happened. Don't know what happened. I accidentally hit the E button when I saw the speed limit changing. I was like, what the hell? Now it's saying, did that just say I was over the limit? Right, nearly there. Welcome to Gatwick Airport. Get ready to put the full welly down on the brake. And apparently we're on time. Service terminal's here. I have this awful feeling it's about to tell me to go to the other end. Just when I thought I was finished. Oh, looks like we are. The engine level up, we level up to level 6. And we're out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.